Hey class, so yeah, today we're not going to see each other in person, but we have this video that is going to go over exactly what IPS is. So really quick, before we get started, I think there is a perfect demonstration of what IPS is by a little experiment. So let's see that really quick. I'm going to go set it up. Alright guys, so we could see right now we have water in this little cup and we have a candle. Alright, what if I could tell you that I'm actually a water bender and I could make this water move by itself without me like moving around or anything like that, just a whole bunch of water bending. Would you believe it? Anyone think of how I could do this? Alright, so I'm going to show you. Actually, I'm a little bit of both. I'm a water bender and a fire bender. I'm going to light my little candle and I'm going to move the water. Give it some time. Takes a little bit of effort, a little bit of patience, but you know, that's how water bending is. You just gotta give it some time. A lot of time. More than I remember, but here it goes. I gotta channel my chakra and then it's slowly moving up. Let's keep on going and going. Keep on going and it's there. You see? Now the water is up here when it was all the way in the bowl. See, I am a water bender. Alright, and that was a perfect example of what IPS actually is, because it involves two things that you're going to learn in this class. It involves chemistry, and there was actually a combustion reaction, then also physics, that there was atmospheric pressure that pushed the water. So those are two, that fun little nifty experiment actually pretty much exemplifies what IPS is, which is integrated physical science, and what that is we're going to see in a little bit. There is a slideshow, so you just see my little face up here, and we'll go through the slide. So integrated physics, what is it? By definition standards, it's actually the science concerned with the study of inanimate natural objects, including physics, chemistry, astronomy, and related subjects. All right, so exactly what does that mean? Put it simply, it's basically pre-chemistry and pre-physics, but without the heavy usage of math. So here's a question to you guys. Do you guys know what F equals MA even means? What is that even for? How do we use it? What does F stand for? What does M stand for? And what does A? And then also what units do we even use for that? How many valence electrons does oxygen have? What's a valence electron? What is oxygen besides what we breathe? How come it looks like that on this little video? How many grams are in a kilogram? So those are all things that we probably don't know the answer to right now, but you know what, it's okay, because that's what we're here for. We're in IPS, Integrated Physical Science, to learn about stuff like that. So those are all some of the things that we'll be learning this whole year. Since I said IPS is like pre-physics and pre-chemistry, let's talk about them really quick. In the discussion part of Canvas, I want you students to, the ones with a last number in your ID that's a positive, so your ID number, the last number on it, if it's a positive, I want you to post what you think that we might be learning chemistry related or chemistry wise. So, all right, so opposite now. People who have a negative number in their last digit of their IDs, post something in the discussion part about what you think we might learn in physics. So I will show you right now how to do that. So if you go to our Canvas homepage, as you can see here, on the left side, you'll see that there's a discussion tab. Hit the discussion tab, and then there should already be a discussion open about what IPS is. You could put your comments there and then just post. So those are for both the positive and negative ID numbers. Put them there. Put your discussions there. Remember, everyone's got to participate. So, and this is also just practice. So I want you guys to be comfortable and knowing how to put and use comments in the discussion portion of Canvas. All right. Once you have participated in one of the discussions, either about physics or chemistry, what you need to do right now is going to be a quick assignment called Measuring Your Laptops. I know some of you have gone to the assignment portions and you've done assignments already, so it shouldn't be too hard. So in the assignments again, you'll see that there is an assignment called Measuring Your Laptops. Do it. It's really quick. It's not that hard, and I'm going to give a brief demonstration or example of what you kind of need to do. So for this assignment, it's pretty easy. All you have to do is measure the length and the width, or width, length. It doesn't matter as long as you measure one of the sides, both these sides. You got to measure them for your Chromebook at home, but you have to use whatever you find at home. So what you need to do is grab whatever is available at your house. I don't care what it is. It could be your dog, your cell phone, it could be your foot, your pinky, your ID, whatever. But for me, I'm going to use the remote control for the projector. So I'm going to measure the width and then the length. So let's measure the width first. So this is how I'll do it. Here's the edge of my teacher Chromebook, which is probably the same size as yours. So I have 1, 2, and I got a little bit left over, so I'm gonna just eyeball it, because let's see, I want to say about 1/4, so I'm gonna put 2 1/4. I'm gonna write it down so I don't forget. 2 1/4 remotes for the width. So remember, all you gotta do is just measure the width in whatever item it is. So if you have something bigger than this, then just say, oh, you think it's half of it or whatever, but try to find something around your house to measure your Chromebook in for the width. And then same thing for the length. So I have, it's gonna be right there, and just casually flip it over. So it's about 1 1/2. So the width is 2 1/4, while the length is gonna be 1 1/2 remotes. So I'll just type that up in the assignment and then I'll submit it. So that's it. As soon as you're done measuring the length and the width of your Chromebook at home with whatever you find to measure with around your house, it could be anything. So whatever you want, just let me know what it is. That's going to be called the unit. So for me, example, my unit will be the remote control. So whatever you use at home to measure your laptop, that'll be your unit. That's what we're going to call it. All right. So once you've measured the length and the width on your Chromebook, that is it. You will be done for the day. So that's all you have to do. So, yep, that's it. That was the first day of actual learning, and I don't see you today. Of course, that's why I have this video, so I will see you tomorrow, and we'll be talking about more things. All right, so have a nice day.